It's official! New York are bringing in robocops in order to police the population as protests become more likely. But the smart thing they've done is to persuade us that these things are actually cute little digidogs. New York City is getting the privilege, the luxury of being policed by cute, friendly, lovable, soon-to-be armed Digidogs.
Robots will now take their place beside the city's men and women in blue.
CBS 2 political reporter Marsha Kramer shows us the mayor says he is combing the world for the latest technology to put the NYPD at the forefront of fighting crime.
Forefront, progressive. They're making this look like natural progress. For a little while they've been trying to normalize those robots. They're getting us used to the idea that not only is uniformed authority able to tell us what to do, or bureaucratic information through your phone or through your letterbox or whatever, but now cyber authority is being introduced. Look at the way that the media tells you that this is not the intervention of centralized power introducing new ways to control you should you find yourself interested in challenging authority. No, this is progress. New York's always been at the vanguard. It's the greatest city in the world. Why shouldn't we be oppressing you in new and novel ways? This is being sold to you as an advance, as progress. We've already been softened up and pummeled into thinking we need this stuff. You have to be terrified to accept the way that we are governed generally. You have to believe that there are enormous threats, whether it's terrorist threat or germ threat or Russia threat. If you think that basically human beings are like you and there's a bit of good in the worst of us and a bit of bad in the best of us and we all muddle along and we can probably organize our own communities, then there's no need for them to put robot dogs on the street, cream profits off everything, set up an infrastructure where democracy is a kind of charade, where corporate and financial elites secretly run everything, not so secretly these days even. Look at the framing of this. It's important that you're told, great news everyone, there's robot dogs on the street. Of course they're going to say initially, there's no plans for them to be armed. We're never going to arm them. Yeah, of course they're going to say that. Then there'll be some other crisis because they've already made us believe it's a good thing to have robo-dog out there. And by the way, it's not a dog, is it? Like when you think of the attributes of a dog, loyal, friendly. Dogs wouldn't have caught on as man's best friend if they were aggressive, policing bastards. From our earliest days, dogs would come by the campfire, or wolves as they were then, and they'd come there and they'd police us. Hey, what are you doing? How did you cook that antelope? Mind your own fucking business, you little bastard.
From a galaxy far away, or at least Times Square, the NYPD enters the 21st century with crime-fighting robots to patrol subway stations or the crossroads of the world.
They're all about the future. Star Wars, making it innocuous, banal, even fun. Oh wow, it's just like R2-D2. No, it's not like R2-D2. It's like the Empire. It's like you're being controlled undemocratically by centralized force. Who do you think those robots are going to work for in the event that there are massive uprisings? Do you know what's happening? It's like, hey, you know what the problem is with the military and the police force? Those people are drawn from ordinary blue-collar communities. So when it comes to it, they might think, hey, I'm not willing to shoot my children and my grandma. Robo-dog don't have that problem. Hey, didn't I throw you a robo-bone yesterday? Does not compute.
Not only does this robot sound an alarm, but it can also send messages.
Oh, great. It can scare you. It can snitch on you. Is there anything it can't do? Love you.
Yes, it can really talk, either to people who need help or to the bad guys.
Yeah, people need help. Oh, excuse me, I need some help. I was a bit free. I was doing what I wanted. Comply! Comply! And who are those bad guys? Are the bad guys whoever the state appoints that day to be bad? Or is it the people that are releasing killer robots onto your streets?
And a robotic device called a Digidog, which is designed to assist the NYPD in investigating high-risk or hazardous incidents.
We want the public to know that the use of these technologies will be transparent, consistent, and always done in collaboration with the people that we serve.
Just the way things have been up till now, really. Always been pretty transparent, always a general feeling of service. The culture sets up, I think, fake arguments that we're progressing because of these technological advances. But let's not ignore the fact that what she's telling us is robot dogs are coming to police you. Why? For what reason? The most innocuous reason is it saves money because it means that a normal person can't can't make pay demands to fulfill that role. But at worst, it's that dog will do whatever it's programmed to do without a human conscience. That's what it's about. That's the long game here. That's not cynical conspiracy theory. Is it a conspiracy theory there was a massive wealth transfer in the last couple of years? Is it a cynical conspiracy theory that the police are being militarized all across America and much of the world? Is it a conspiracy theory that new protest laws are being introduced everywhere? Is it a conspiracy theory that the ability to surveil ordinary people, whether they've committed a crime or not, is increasing across the world? Oh wow, all these conspiracy theories come together to make one big, not a conspiracy theory and nothing to worry about, and just a dog trotting down your street shooting people.
The commissioner responding to intense community backlash the first time the NYPD tried to use the futuristic Digidog during the de Blasio administration. Some described it as a manifestation of overly aggressive police tactics used in poor communities.
Hey, this is a manifestation of overly aggressive police tactics. What about now, a couple of years later? Oh no, this is the forefront of progress now.